Hi, this is Richard from Teaching Aerial Yoga. We're doing a short aerial yoga class for you today. It's mainly for shoulders, arms, upper body. We'll also have an inversion and a couple of restorative postures then. Ideally, you would need a swing with handles to do this, but if you don't have handles, you can adapt a lot of the postures to this. So we're going to go straight into the short class. Okay, so now we have Agni who's going to be demonstrating the sequence today. We've taken our swing off just to make it clearer for you to see. If you're working with a handle swing at home, there's no need for you to take your swing off. You would have it around about hip height, so same height as the handles. If you look at Agni's handles, they're coming down to around about solar plexus. They could also be mid-chest for this sequence, but you don't really want to have them as high as your throat. And she's using the middle handles to begin with. Okay, so from here we've got base, hip width apart for the feet. Agni's going to lean forwards, stretch the arms straight ahead of her, and then she's going to take the arms out to the side. That's it. And then back again. Yeah, like a swimming stroke. So we're doing some shoulder openers, some chest openers, so like a round, kind of almost like a breaststroke. Then we're going to bend the elbows, shoot the elbows straight ahead of you, lean down a little bit lower, and lean into the swing. That's going to lift and open the chest. As you exhale, pull back, bend your knees round your spine a little bit, as much as you can, looking down towards your feet. Inhale, reaching forwards as though you've been pulled by your elbows. Exhale, pulling back, round in the spine, looking down at the feet. That's it. Inhale, reaching forwards. Exhale, pulling back, hollowing out the belly, round in the spine. And again, let's do a few more of these at your own pace. Inhaling forwards, exhaling as you pull back. Perfect, and then we're going to finish this one off, coming back. Okay, and then we're going to come up to standing. We're going to place the arms through the swing. So what we call this next one chicken wings. So you put the handles onto your elbows and then you lean forwards and the arms go back like a pair of chicken wings. You're keeping the arms tight to the body and you're going to begin to lean forwards if this is okay for your shoulders. So you can lean backwards and forwards again, allowing the swing to open the chest for you. Just be careful not to drop the head too far forward, so sort of slide the head back. That's good. Perfect, just like Agni there. We can do this. We could also, if you're comfortable when you come forwards, try a little marching on the spot. Lift the heels, march and push back into your calves, but be careful, be careful, don't do anything that hurts you in this sequence. Okay, so we've done a little bit of opening for the chest. Now we're going to transition into a little side body, a little back work now. So keeping hold of the second handles, turning out to your left side. Slightly widen the stance, so a good walking pace in your stance. Now reach your right arm as far forward as you can. Take your left arm out to the side. Straight out to the side. That's it. Good, so we're stretching up through the right side of the body, from the right heel towards the right hand. Breathing deeply. You could maybe go a little bit wider, with the stance. If you feel like you want to intensify the feeling for you, you could broaden your base. And then we're going to just transition and turn to the right hand side now. Facing the right side, reaching up the left hand. That's it. So it's the left side now, from your left hand down to the heel of your left leg. Stretching. Again, you can go a little bit wider with your base if you want to. And your other hand, your right hand, can just go out to the side to help you balance. Okay, now we're going to come back to face the front and turn all the way to the left again. Okay, so this time what we do is we're going to stretch the right arm forward as before. Left arm goes out to the side. And this time we're going to pull down with the right handle. So we grab the right handle, bend your right arm, and rest your head against your right arm as you twist your chest a bit more to your left side. Yeah. If you want, you can bring that right arm a little bit further underneath. So bring your head on top of the arm, and then you'll twist a little bit more. Then we're going to transition and do that on the other side. So turn on your heels, facing towards your left. Bring your right arm underneath you. That's it. Rest your head against your left arm, or bring the left arm all the way underneath your chest. So you might be able to see the twist a bit more clearly from this side. Opening the chest to the right. That's good. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do a bit more side body work. So we're going to transition to triangle. Take the long strap with your left hand. With your left hand, and reach out to your left. So reach as far out to your left as you can. That's it. Both legs are staying straight, and you're going to reach up with your right hand and take hold of either a handle or a strap. So you're doing a side body stretch, a triangle posture. That's it. Push firmly into your left strap. That's it. Reach up and pull with your right hand. Try and keep your body as side on as you can. And now we're going to come up and do that in the opposite direction. So grab the long strap with the right hand, reach out. With the right hand, reach up with the left hand. That's it, body side on. Yeah, body side on in triangle posture. Okay, now we're going to come back up from there. Turning to the left side again. So left foot turns out. Go a bit wider with your base so you can bend your left knee. Bend your left knee, bring your left knee over your left ankle. Keep your right leg straight. And we're going to take the long handle with the right hand and stretch it by the side of the head. There you go. So take the right arm by the side of the head. It doesn't always have to be handle. So sometimes you might find you just have to grab hold of some material rather than the handle. That's it. Yeah. So you're stretching out to the side, keeping the body side on, dropping the hips towards the floor. And then we're going to change sides. Take the right, turn the right foot out, left foot in, bend your right knee. That's it. And then reach down, lean down and take the left arm by the side of the head. That's it. Okay, now we're going to come back up to the center. Turn both of the feet in. We're going to take the third handles now and we're going to do just a wide forward bend. So go a little bit wider with the legs there. That's it. Lean forwards with the handles. Yeah, if you need to widen your base in order to feel this in your thighs, you could do widen your base. And you can also take your hands to a more comfortable position. So if you don't like them being in front of you, you could maybe take them out to the side or bend your elbows a little bit. Just find a position for your arms that works for you. Okay, Agni's going to stay down, do a little bit of freestyling now. So she's going to first of all bend the elbows, point the elbows down, turn the toes slightly out to the side, and she's just going to work her weight from side to side. So working into the back of the hips and into the inner thighs as she moves in a side to side motion. Let's get in a nice stretch through the shoulders and through the triceps. Okay, now we're going to come all the way up and we're going to take the second handles, so the middle handles. We're going to place the hands through. We're not going to grip this time. We're just going to rest the hands through. We're going to keep the toes facing outwards and we're going to come into a squat. So we're going to squat down, keeping the shoulders over the hips. Shoulders stay over the hips. And we're simply going to squat down, and then with the inhalation we're going to come back up, straighten the legs. That's it. Exhale, squat yourself down. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, and then we're going to come down and we're going to stay down, possibly lifting the heels a tiny bit. Put on the heels, push into the outside of the foot. Don't do this if it's painful in your knees. Keep the shoulders over the hips, holding strong breath. Perfect. Okay, come down and bring the feet back under the hips. That's it, feet back under the hips. We're going to do eagle posture now. So we're going to wrap the left leg over the right. And we're going to sit back, bend the knees and sit back into the heel of your right foot. That's it. Use the handles to help you balance. Squeezing your thighs together, using the handles to stabilize you. Trying to bring the weight into the heel of the right foot. Yeah. Now we're going to rise up from that position, unwrap the legs. We're going to do a little bit of hip circling now with the left leg. We're going to simply circle the leg around. Don't lift the knee too high, or you might find you lose your stability. So little circular movements with this hip. And then we're going to transition to Virabhadrasana 3. So take the arms out to the side, the leg behind you. I'm going to turn this into more of a fluid movement. So as you exhale, bring your leg through and bring your hands towards your knee at the front of your body. As you inhale, arms out to the side, legs behind you. Exhale, leg forwards, hands together, hands to the knee, that's it. So keep doing this with your own breath, another 4 times. Inhale, extending, exhale, closing down. And then on the next one, excuse me, we're going to hold the position. So we're going to go back into warrior, that's it, leg behind us. Don't bring the chest too low. If you're losing stability, keep the chest a little bit higher. Try to find the center of your supporting foot. In this case, your right foot. That's it, squeeze the right thigh muscles. Perfect. Release it. Bring the left foot down. Maybe march it out if you're feeling a bit tenderness in the hips after that. And then wrap the right thigh around the left. Right thigh around the left. Sit yourself down into eagle posture. That's it, eagle posture. Squeezing the thighs, using the arms to help you balance and be stable. Now we're going to come back up, unravel the legs, come back up, do a few hip rolls with your right leg, little hip rolls, rotations, like a dancer. And then take that leg behind you into Virabhadrasana 3, opening the body out. As you exhale, bring the leg forwards, bring the hands towards the knee. That's it. Inhale, open the body out. Exhale, hands towards the knee. Perfect. Keep this going. Keep this going. Moving with your breath. Your supporting leg needs to be working very hard, very strong use of your thigh muscles. That's it. A couple more times. And then this time we're going to hold it. So we're going to come into the position, hold the warrior position. There you go. Try to find the center of your left foot to balance over. Perfect. Perfect. So now both feet down. March it out again if you're feeling any tenderness in your hips. Stick with the middle ones. Sit back into this crouch. That's it. Low crouch. And we're going to go a little bit side to side. So you get a very powerful stretch through the back muscles, through the lats, into the hips. So give it a little swing out. Try and keep the hands facing in parallel grip. That's it. It's very strong on the arms, this, so you might find You're not going to do this for very long until you build up your arm and grip strength. So we won't do it for too long. We'll bring ourselves back up and we're going to climb into the swing. So we've put our swing on and we've climbed inside the belly of the swing. We've kept the handles on the same level as the swing, you might notice. So you're now ready to go upside down. We're going to narrow the swing, wrap the legs around. We're going to wear the swing like a skirt. Yeah. That's it. If you prefer to do it what you might call anti-gravity style, which is just to have it in the lower back, then you're welcome to wear it that way if you're familiar with that style. Otherwise, wear it this way, the way we're showing you. Now you're just going to let yourself hang down. We're not going to do anything dramatic to begin with. We're just going to get some nice traction for the spine. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Sometimes it's nice to do like little circular movements with the head, just to help you find the center. I think of it like a gearbox. You're trying to find the center, so where your head can just hang most freely. Yeah, when you think you've found the center, then you can just let your head hang, your jaw relax, your forehead relax. Okay, now you might do that for longer if you're doing your own sort of home practice, but as this is a mini class, we're going to just move on to a back bend now. So can you just release your right leg forwards, let it drop to the back of your body, that's it. Keep it long to begin with, reaching into the big toe on your right side, that's it. Now you might be happy there, you might hold this position as a back bend, or you may bend the knee and grab the ankle with the opposite hand and pull. That's it. So when you're doing this, your right hand is on the floor and it's pressing into the floor to help you, to give you more stability in the posture, but also to allow you to deepen the stretch. So push into the floor with the right hand and pull with the left, and try reaching a little bit higher with your left leg. That's it. Perfect. Now Agni's going to wrap that right leg back around, wrap the right leg back around, and then she's going to release the left leg, let it hang straight ahead. So first of all, just let it hang, reaching into the big toe on your left side. And then if this is the right option for you, bending your knee and taking hold of your ankle with your opposite hand and pulling. Pulling with your right hand and pushing into the floor with your left hand. That will allow you to twist the spine a tiny bit more, the thoracic spine. Yeah? Breathing, isn't it? Breathing deeply into the posture. Perfect. Now Agni's going to wrap that leg back around. So both the legs are back in the swing. She's going to do a sit-up now and grab hold of some handles or material between her legs. Do a little sit-up, hold that like a crunch, and then pull with the arms and release the feet forwards. Then the momentum will bring her up and through. She pulls the swing down, all the way down to the back of the knees, and then brings the chest through to the front side of the swing. That's it. The arms are wrapped around the swing, so there's no danger you're going to fall out. Yeah? You'll feel the blood rush back into your feet. Going to do a recovery position here. So we put the bottom handles on the feet. So the lowest handles on the feet, and we put them underneath the ball of the big toe. We're going to tighten the sliders, push the sliders down, and then we're going to do tortoise posture. So we open the legs and we do a forward bend through the legs. We push, first of all, start with the elbows, push the elbows against the inner thighs, yeah? Or push the arms against the inner thighs to keep the legs opening. So Agni's got her hands in prayer posture. This is one option. Another option is to let go and grab the back of the heels. So if you've got good openness in your lower back, then you might be able to do this version where you grab the heels or the outside of the feet. Yeah. But the main thing is, wherever you are in this position, you're using the arms to just brace against the inside of your legs. Yeah. To stop those legs rolling in, because the swing's going to want to roll the legs in, so you have to push the arms against the legs. Okay, now we're going to come out of that position. So we're going to simply step down. Those of you a bit more experienced, you might want to somersault down at this time. But we're going to show you the kind of more beginner's version, which will be to come down. Yeah, and we're going to lower our swing. So we'll lower our swing one notch, I would say, on each side of your adjusting straps. Yeah. In fact, actually, Agni, go two. Go two on one side and one on the other. Yeah. So when you've lowered your swing, you're looking to have it round about the height of your knees, yeah, or maybe a tiny bit above. Okay. Now we're going to come to kneeling, and we're going to place our arms underneath the swing, and then come back through like threading a needle, and go round the side. So I only can just show you a little bit to the side. It wraps around the wrist. So you're wrapped around the wrist. Lean forwards. That's it. And we're going to do a little bit of side-to-side movement here. So side to side, yeah. Exhaling as we go to the side. Then we might turn it into a full circle. So circle around. As you come back, exhale. And then as you come forward, you're making space in your chest. So breathe in as you come into the forward part of your circle. And then exhale as you come into the back part of your circle. That's it. And then we'll just do a couple in the opposite direction. Okay, that's a lovely movement. You might want to try more of those when you have a bit more time and you're doing a self-practice. We're going to bring that to a conclusion, do a couple of final positions now. So we're going to do like a pigeon position. We'll bring the arms out of the swing. We're going to come around and put the right foot through the swing. So right toes go through. And right toes through. And then we're going to come onto the side of your left calf and knee. Yeah, that's it. And bring the forehead or the forearms down to the floor. Just change the angle there. So it's a little bit like a pigeon posture. You might want to bend your right knee a little bit. So if your swing is too high, you're going to find this very intense on the knee. So in that case, adjust your swing a little bit closer to the ground. Yeah? And then we'll transition to the other side. Yeah? So you could do the plank transition. Agni puts the palms down, does a little plank, brings the other leg down. That's it. Onto the outside of the right calf. Left leg is in the swing. Bending the left knee if you're feeling any discomfort in your left knee. Bend the knee lower down. So one of the frustrations with these mini classes is that we really have to rush through this kind of material. I would really encourage you to spend a lot longer in these kind of postures when you have more time. But we know that people like to do a short class, so we're speeding through the restorative. So what we're going to do now is we'll take that leg out and we'll do the final position, which is to do a neck stretch. And maybe if you show us this from behind, Agni, so you're facing away from us. We're going to take the swing and we're going to wrap it around the base of the skull. So the very base of the skull, around about the level of the ears. And then we're going to lean back So from a seated position, Agni's leaning back. We make sure that the swing, I'll show you a close-up of this because it's quite important. You're going to make sure that the swing has got the head. It's like somebody's pulling your head, pulling your skull and stretching your neck muscles, but also stretching the spine. So you must make sure you don't have it too high. It's got to be around the level of the ears, and then it's not going to slip off. Once you've got that comfortable position, then you can relax your arms, relax your shoulders. And spend a good 2-3 minutes here, I would say, in a general class, 2 to 5 minutes if you can handle it. And then we're going to reach up, take hold of the swing and take a moment, take your head out, push forwards maybe, that's it, taking the swing in the hands, pushing forwards, doing anything that you feel you want to do. You might want to do a little bit of side to side movement or pulling of the swing, whatever helps you to just come back around. And that's it, that's the mini class.